When you live in an urban area, there are so many pressures that dry up or pollute rivers that you have to have a group of people that are just looking out for that water body.
We have Texas wild rice here in San Marcos, and it can be found nowhere else in the world. And it can only be found the first 2 miles of the San Marcos River.
It's very important that RecSports and all the other groups that come help us do this kind of work, because we could not do it without volunteers, and we would have serious problems in this ecosystem.
I think it's really important to give the students an opportunity to give back to the community and learn about what's going on out here. Getting the students out here working together and learning really the true value of our environment. And more importantly, it feels good. It feels good to give back and kind of see your results.
We're basically taking out some plants that are kind of harming the environment already, trying to get them out of here.
We're trying to preserve the water resources of Texas by cleaning all these invasive plants out.
We are dredging out water hyacinth, which is this invasive exotic species. It's really bad for the river because it crowds out the endemic species. And there's also the problem of eutrophication, which is when the water hyacinth grows into this giant mat that covers the entire water surface. And then in the winter, when it dies, it just sinks to the bottom and it takes up all the available oxygen so that the other native endangered plants can't get any oxygen, and then they die.
So the work that we're doing today is helping keep the wild rice free of those rotting mats. It's helping keep the fish healthy, and it's helping the entire slough arm of the lake be able to get light down to its own native plant ecosystem.
Really still. Let me get one first. And you'll see the plants kind of waving back and forth down there. That's the spring. That's where the water's actually coming out of the ground.
Anytime you can spend time doing something productive with your colleagues or with fellow students or anything, doing something other than what your normal job is, you see them in a different light and you get to bond with them in a new way.
It is really fun to be out here with your coworkers and your colleagues. It helps build teamwork, and it builds your friendships. And when you go through something like this together, cleaning something up, it's definitely going to bring people closer, and you really get to know people, and it teaches you how to get along with people under stress and working together out here in the heat.
Because the water that's inside the Edwards Aquifer, the water coming out right at these springs, is 3 to 5 times cleaner than EPA standards.
Students being involved in community service is really important because it helps to teach things that you can't learn in the classroom, and that there's another view to life other than just sitting in a lecture hall and memorizing facts.
Show that you care about the community that's given, to you. So I think it's definitely important to give back no matter who you are, especially students though.
Just because of the diminishing resources that we as citizens have to be aware of, and it's important to go out and be immersed in it and be aware of what can happen if nature turns bad and what we can do to help it.